Hey everybody, it's Ren here. We did our first Zoom meeting last night. Unfortunately, the recording didn't work, so I'm recording again now for all you guys who weren't able to get on the line. I'm just going to share a screen with you. Just bear with me one moment. Let's take it back. Looking at it going back in time. Okay, so look, welcome to Create Your Life. Basically, the information here is for you guys who are looking at the business to be able to earn some extra income. So let's take you to the next slide. Look, we're going to divide the session into 3 parts. So the first part will be dream chasing. So what's your dream? Really finding out what you want to do. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our program and of course go into detail about the business opportunity. So look, if you had an additional $1,000 a month, what would it do for you? What would it mean for you, an extra $1,000 a month? Now look, I know money is one of those things that people either love or they hate. Quite frequently I find it's the people who don't have enough of it that have an issue with it. So what I'd like to ask you is, what would it mean to you to have an extra $1,000 a month? So think about that. Last night we had a few people talking about, just being able to pay those bills and just having that little bit extra so that they could go out and do some fun stuff and enjoy themselves. So take a moment just to think about what that would mean for you. I mean, clearly money doesn't make the world go round, but it certainly does make things a little bit easier if you have that extra money to be able to do all the things that you want. So we think the really cool thing about our business is that we can help you achieve that $1,000 extra per month. In fact, we've helped people achieve an additional $2,000 to $3,000 a month, and even $10,000 a month. So really depending upon how much time you want to dedicate to your business and the work that you do, how dedicated you are. But look, we're talking about residual income here as well. So it's not just a one-off, it's month after month repeat income that we're talking about, which is awesome. So why are you here? A lot of different people come to our business and have great success with it. So really we have a wide range of people. So, fitness professionals, Gen Y, we have people from the corporate sector. We have people that just really want to change, they don't want to be doing what they're doing now. And we've also got stay-home mums. So, a lot of mums just wanting to be able to make that difference and be able to get out there and contribute as well. So everybody does join us for different reasons. So the next slide is basically touching on some of the reasons that we hear, quite frequently about why people join the business. So, extra income, financial freedom, own your own business, more spare time, personal development, helping others, meeting people, retirement, or leave a legacy. For me personally, when I joined this business, it was definitely for the extra income and the freedom. I was working as a PT, getting up at 5 a.m., sometimes finishing at 9:30 at night, no time really to spend with my family. I'd get time during the day, but of course my daughter was at school, and the kids were doing their own thing. So for me, that was the main thing. But what I found and what some people said last night on our live meeting was, personal development, it is the most amazing journey into self-discovery that you're ever going to go on. It really pushes you to be the best you that you can be, and you really find out what you're capable of as well, which is fantastic. Another bonus for all of us with children, you can leave you can leave a legacy. There are not many businesses that are like ours where you can actually will it on to your children. So this is something that is fantastic. So I'm sure there'll be something there that stands out for you, and you can talk about that with the person that shared this with you. So look, really, let's get back to basics. What you do during the day is what makes your living, but what you do outside of that is what is going to make a life. So we believe that we're in the business of creating lives and creating lifestyle. So, if you're looking at this tonight, look, there's obviously something that you want to achieve that you can't achieve doing what you're doing right now. Or maybe what you're doing right now is enabling you to have that time to chase the dreams that you have. And that's what's great about this. You've recognized this and you're looking for an opportunity to change that. And we really believe that our opportunity is going to be the one for you. So people who come into our business, they have a clear passion for health. And I'm going to assume that all you guys who are listening to this, you share that passion and you're interested in helping, yourself and other people get healthier as well. So whatever wherever you are in your own health journey, there is always someone out there who hasn't come as far as you. And that's why we keep spreading the message, because we know that there's always people out there that can, hear our message and be able to take that first step, and we'll be able to help them achieve better health for themselves. Let's go on to a little bit about the program. So our program came about, actually, there is an interesting story for this. So our program was created by Zoe Tattersall and George Saragas, but it happened because one night Zoe was sitting there with our national marketing director and her partner, John Collado, and an ad came on television. And it was basically OptiSlim or OptiFast, I can't remember which one it was. And, that started a tirade with John talking about, the fact that there's so many things out in the marketplace that are not doing anything beneficial for people. When you turn around and you replace real food with these, artificial shakes, you're bringing your body down to less than 2,000 calories a day. I mean, your body requires 1,200 calories just to function. So, when you've got people stopping, they're no longer eating real food and they're just meal replacements, with shakes, this is not going to do them any good. And what happens is you can't sustain that. So when they go off that, the body, of course, is like, oh my God, let's just store all these calories that we're getting now, because we don't know when, this person's going to starve us again. And so they usually, any weight that they've lost, they'll gain it back plus more. I hope that makes sense. So we're all very much passionate about, taking market share away from these companies that are doing the wrong thing by the consumer. We're not here to make a quick buck off the consumer. We're here to educate and bring about positive change so that, we can put a dent into the health crisis that's going on out there, particularly in Australia. Obesity is on the rise, and we need to do something to stop that from happening. So what is our program? So really, look, we are on a mission to change lives. What we want to do is educate people, like I was saying, about how to eat correctly and how to nourish their bodies. The only way we can do that is through spreading the message and getting more people on board to be able to reach more people. We can't do it on our own. The program itself was created by George Saragas. So he's a fantastic guy, actually lives here local to us. What he doesn't know about nutrition really isn't worth knowing. He has a very huge history. He's a nutritional expert. He's competed himself, so he has a really solid understanding about nutrition and how the body operates. So he's created the program. Then we've got Zoe, who, she's a passionate foodie and loves getting, in there and creating the recipes. So she's created the recipes that go along with the program. You've probably seen some of her blogs online on Zomt as well. But we're unique. We believe that it's responsible detoxification. We're not like a juice fad. We're not like one of those detoxes that you buy in the chemist. Our program, excuse me a second, I can just see something coming up here. I'm just going to remove that before it takes the screen over. Okay, where was I? So we're not like a typical detox. We support all three phases of the detoxification process. If you're only getting the first phase where the toxins are coming out of the liver and the kidneys into the lymphatic system, sometimes the body will actually feel worse than when it started. So by introducing the aminos at the correct time, we're actually able to eliminate toxins completely from the body. We're not a fad diet. We're not going to tell you that you need to stop eating real food and, just take a bunch of products. That's not what we're about. We're about eating whole foods, and we support that with whole food products as well. And I'll touch on those a little bit later for you. So there are three phases of our program. So you can see here, you've got your 3-day detox. Basically, we are going to gently detoxify your body. We're going to, you're going to see that there is excess fluid is going to be removed. We're going to flood your body with nutrients, particularly with our lean green smoothie. It's absolutely fantastic. And we're going to be helping, restore gut health. 7-day cleanse. We're going to start easing you gently back into eating, regular meals. We have fantastic recipes here. We're supporting your liver through this phase of the detoxification process and moving forward as well. Coming into your 14th-day nourish, most people look at that picture and go, oh my God, there's chocolate. Yes, you can eat chocolate. It's the type of chocolate, we're actually teaching you how to make your own healthy, treats that are good for you, and they're not loaded with, crap. So you're going to learn how to eat to nourish your body for long-term results. And this is where our main point of difference is, you can eat like this moving forward. You'll be able to understand what food is doing for your body. When you go out to a restaurant, you're going to find that, you're going to know what the best choices are for you. And it really does become the 80-20 rule. We're not telling you not to go out and enjoy a drink or not to go out and enjoy that piece of cake. Absolutely go for it. But what we are saying is you're going to understand that 80% of the time you need to be eating clean and what that actually is. So here's some results for you. I'm just going to flick through these so you can have a look. So this girl just wanted to remove fluid. Have a read. To me, the standout there isn't so much the weight on the scale that she's lost. It's the fact that, her eyes are bright, her skin is healthy, and she's feeling fantastic. When you support your body and achieve, optimal cellular health, everything falls into place. Here's another one. You can see here, a 9-year-old enjoying the recipes. We by no means recommending that a child do the detox. They don't need to. Their body is still growing, but our recipes are quite delicious. My 10-year-old daughter does enjoy the meals from the program, the vegan version of the program, and I just include additional starchy carbs and more proteins into her meals. She doesn't need to be restricting herself in any way, and I actually find that doing this program, I'm eating more than I have before. That's one of the biggest things we find is people think that they're going to have to starve themselves. No, biggest complaint we get is, oh my God, how do I get all the food in? A couple of more pictures. So you can see it's not just about weight loss. We have people that just want to shred. So, if you're wanting to get that 6-pack going, you can achieve it with our program. You can see here, just finished detox phase. Haven't got scales, I like this person, but lost inches. And to me it's inches, how you feel, how your clothes fit, and take photos as well to measure progress. Talking about the increase in energy. This lady was actually on our call last night. She came on as a customer. I had spoken to Jo quite a few, months back, about 18 months back, about the program, and at the time she said no, and then came back to me because the doctor wasn't giving her answers. In fact, he told her to go onto OptiSlim, which was funny when I shared her the story about how this program came to be. So you can see before and after the difference, bright eyes, fluid is down, experiencing, glowing skin, and of course weight loss is an additional bonus. So how do we do it? We are gently detoxifying, say that fast 3 times, detoxifying your body. We are helping your digestion and your gut health, as I was saying before. We're quitting those cravings, and we're improving your cellular health. And it's going to, when your metabolism is functioning effectively, you are going to experience fat loss. And we are educating you so that you can sustain the results that you achieve during our 24-day program lifelong. It is worth $480. We give it to you free. Included in that is your ebook. So it has your 24-day meal plan. It has all your recipes, your shopping list, everything that you need. We do put you into a private support group as well. In there is a lot of health and fitness professionals. You've got personal trainers, you've got weight loss consultants, you've got nutritionists, you've got naturopaths, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you're getting advice and knowledge from them free of charge as well. The vegan plan is launching very soon, hopefully at the end of the month, and that's really exciting as well. We do have people trialing it at the moment, and we are getting results as good as the mainstream program, so keep an eye out on that. These are just some of the foods, that you'll be enjoying. So this is a 3-day detox phase, you can see, going right back to fruits and veg. We do advocate organic. I don't know if you can hear that noise, but my cat's at the door, so excuse me one moment. I apologise for that. That's what happens when you work from home, but to me that's a bonus. You know, I can work from anywhere. I can do a Zoom meeting from anywhere. 7-day cleanse, as you can see there, 14-day nourish. These are the supporting products that we have. Now, why do we use them? Basically, Juice Plus is our product of choice because it is 100% natural. It is the only product on the marketplace that is TGA approved. And it's also vegan friendly. So those things were really important to me personally when I was looking, you know, at what was out there. Now, Juice Plus, its sole purpose is to increase your cellular health. So we know that, you know, people need to eat between 7 and 13 serves of fresh fruit and veg every day. We are also very realistic in understanding that people are not going to always do that. Add to that the fact that, you know, soil quality has depleted over time. You know, we're overusing, you know, we're putting crop after crop. We're never giving it a chance to rejuvenate. So, you know, there are a lot of minerals and nutrients from the soil which are not going into our produce. We're also finding that, you know, on the supermarket shelves, a lot of that fresh produce has been sitting somewhere in storage for quite a while. Pesticides and herbicides and things like that have been used on those products. So Juice Plus owns its own crops and land. The produce has no chemicals or pesticides used on it. It is picked at the peak of ripeness, and you can actually get onto the Juice Plus channel and see exactly how they take it from crop to capsule as well. It is a fantastic product, and its job is to bridge the gap. By no means to replace eating real food. You must continue to eat your fruit and veg, but it is going to bridge that gap between what you are eating and what you should be eating. This increases your cellular health to 100%. And what that means is when your body is fully healthy, it's able to metabolize fat effectively. It's also able to absorb nutrients effectively as well. You can see the other product there is the complete shake. Now that is 17 fruits, veg and grains in a powdered form. It's actually a whole food. So what we found is that by introducing that as one of the snacks, it's made it easier for people who are working 9 to 5. You know, they don't have the luxury of a PT where you can, you know, take breaks and eat when you want. A lot of the time your boss is not going to be happy to see you eating on their watch, you know, when they're paying your wage. But to have a shake and have it sitting there at your desk while you're working and you've got a complete macro dense meal, that's fine. They don't have a problem with that. It's also more affordable too, you know, around $4.50 for a shake, as opposed to us incorporating another meal where you've got to go buy your organic produce as well. I want to touch on a little bit about cellular health. A lot of people don't really understand how it affects your body. I mean, really, it is the cornerstone. Your body is made of thousands of cells. You can see on the image that I'm showing you what an unhealthy cell is like. You can see that only some of the nutrients are getting in and only some of the waste products are getting out. The cell membrane is quite hard and rigid, so, you know, that cell isn't going to do its job effectively. So when I'm talking about metabolizing fat and absorbing nutrients, there's a perfect example of why a cell that's only functioning at 60% cellular health is not going to do its job effectively. The healthy cell, on the other hand, nutrients can get in, waste products can get out. The membrane is soft and permeable, allowing that to happen. Most people out there are functioning at a level of about 60% cellular health because we eat a lot of processed crap. You know, we've got pollutants out in the environment, we've got stress, we've got lack of sleep, and we're not eating enough of the fruit and veg, which is where our micronutrients and our phytonutrients come from. You can see here what happens when you've got improved cellular activity. You've got an increased oxygen uptake. You know, your oxidative response is a lot better. So, you know, particularly important for people who are training, doing a lot of cardio or working high stress jobs. Your body is going to undergo oxidative stress. If your cells are fully healthy, that is not going to be as bad as somebody who is not running at peak cellular health. You've got increased energy, vibrant skin, nutrients are better absorbed, more restful sleep, mental clarity is improved, stronger immunity. All these things have been proven, scientifically proven in the research that has been undertaken, independent research I'm talking about too, not done by the company. We're talking about done by medical centres and universities around the country, around the world, Juice Plus has got, you know, he's got a proven track record to do these things. And this is why we incorporate it into our program, because we know that it will help us get results. This is a friend of mine, and this is basically, look, she's a perfect example of what cellular health and what these products can do. So you can see her before, sitting there, you know, her skin doesn't look too great, you know, she's overweight. She had a lot of issues going. You can see those scripts. She was on over 24 different scripts a day. We're talking daily. Doctors told her, you know, suck it up. We can't do anything. You know, she was on one medication, but then, you know, was put on another medication for a different issue. Those two medications clashed, which caused another issue, which, you know, they gave her another script, and so on and so on and so on and so on, to the point where, you know, she had to take control herself. She came across Juice Plus. She's been on Juice Plus. She actually went vegan as well. And that's her within 12 months. That is a difference, you know, that is huge. You can see her skin is glowing. Yes, she's lost weight, but she's got a better quality of life and her health. You know, she's not on those medications anymore. And to me, oh my God, you know, just even the expense of no longer having those scripts to fill, and to know that you're no longer flooding your body with all those toxins. You know, hey, this is, Hippocrates says, let food be thy medicine, medicine be thy food. And this is living proof of what good cellular health will do. You know, even as a vegan, I'm a vegan as well, we don't get the servings in that our body requires. You know, I have to eat all day, and Juice Plus bridges the gap. It's perfect. So if you want to find out more about the program, you can go to that website, or you can speak to the person who shared this with you, and they will give you their unique website and arrange a time to chat and answer any additional questions that you may have that I haven't answered today. I want to touch on the opportunity with you. So look, is it for you? Really, we're looking for people who, as we said before, they're passionate about health. They want to make a difference to people, and they're looking for something that they can work part-time around their existing commitments to be able to, you know, generate that additional income. They're looking for a lifestyle. They may be looking for a lifestyle change. You don't need to be a fitness professional. You just need to be willing and have a genuine desire to help people, and also teachable, and we'll show you how to be able to, you know, achieve your dreams by helping other people achieve their goals as well. And this is what I love, you know, it's all about paying it forward. What we give to our team, we give you a couple of platforms on Facebook where we do our training. So there's 9 simple training posts to get you started. You can also move into what we call our 90-day game plan, where, you know, in 90 days, we'll show you how to put up to $8,000 worth of bonus money into your account, plus ongoing residual income of up to $3,000 a month. So whatever your goal is, we can show you how to achieve that. I'm going to touch on basically the basic earnings from the business today. The other things that we include in our company also is your website, your platforms. You know, we give you your business link, we give you your customer link, and of course you get your Juice Plus information about the products as well. We give you the support group for your clients to come in as well. So we always get asked, is it a pyramid scheme, from people that don't fully understand what a pyramid scheme is. Firstly, can I tell you, a pyramid scheme is illegal. What it actually is, you know, you might see an ad in the paper or an ad online, and it's telling you can make X amount of money if you send $50 to them. And so, of course, you know, you're like, woo, let's get excited, we'll send the $50. And then you receive back information telling you to basically do exactly what has just happened. You're going to place an ad. So there is no information, there is no product. That is what a pyramid scheme is. We like to look at it a bit differently. We actually like to look at a pyramid scheme in relation to a typical business structure that we see out there today. So here you can see you've got a CEO, you've got your president, your vice president, your state management, your regional management, your store supervisors, and your store employees. Now, let's bring in Jane and Bob. Forgive me if I say Bob Jane, because Bob Jane Tima comes into my head every time I see that. Now, look, they're store employees. If they're lucky, they may get promoted to store supervisor or store management. But to get any higher than that, they need to have done additional studies, additional training, and gone on to further studies. With them, their income will be capped because they can't get into those higher levels. So their income is capped. They're probably working 9 to 5. You know, they've got an employer dictating what their hourly rate is and what they're worth. And as you can see, as I was just saying, limited, you know, limited money, minimum responsibility, less lifestyle. But then you've got your CEO. Now, the CEO has far more responsibility, less lifestyle, years of work. They've also had years of study. Now, you might have the money to be able to buy all the toys and do this and do that, but are you going to have the time to enjoy it? And to me, you know, life is about enjoyment. Life is about being able to spend time with your family and do all these things that you want to do. And why should somebody tell me that in order for me to earn a 6-figure income that I have to basically sacrifice my life and maybe end up suffering from adrenal fatigue because of all the stress that's been put onto me? This is our business structure. Now, before I go into it, Juice Plus has been around since, you know, the 1970s. The same guy is at the helm as when it was created. You know, we're so blessed in this business. You know, it's got a solid reputation. It's got a solid track record. You know, our products are second to none really out there, and you know, they do what they say they're going to do. And this is the business structure in a nutshell. We all start in the same place, and we can all end up a national marketing director. It doesn't matter what experience, what training you have. You just have to be teachable. You have to be willing, you know, to get out there and do the work that needs to be done. There's no better business. We get paid to talk to people. Basically, we get paid to talk to people. It doesn't matter whether they say no or whether they say yes. We get paid. You know, it is the numbers. We know that, you know, if we speak to enough people, the right people will be interested in what we have and will see the value in it. And, you know, once they're on, they're on for life, because there's no better feeling. I've been on the products for coming on to 4 years, and I've had no more than a sniffle in that time. And, you know, the energy, it's some people probably think I'm too energetic. So you can see, here's Bob and Jane. They can achieve National Marketing Director. There is no one telling them that their income is capped. Basically, the effort that they put in is the return that they will receive. There is no right or wrong in this business. You can work as little or as much as you want if you want to earn, you know, enough to cover, you know, a bit of extra leisure time, or, you know, for those holidays, or you want to actually build a solid career and be able to leave your current job or even just reduce the hours. Whatever you want to achieve, we can help you do that. Let's go into the retail profits, which are the base earnings. We call it kind of play money, because the higher earnings are when you start to build a business. So we actually have two different products that we sell with the Detox, Cleanse, Nourish. We have the Essential Detox and the Premium Detox. Essential Detox is our fruit and veg capsules, and also our complete shake, 60 sachets. So that is our Essential Detox. Now, it ships out 3 times a year. So each time it ships out, it's worth $74 to you. That's what the client is worth. Each year, that client is worth $222. So Premium Detox is our fruit and veg capsules and our berry blend and our complete shake. So the berry blend is all about the antioxidants. It's combating the oxidative stress that we were talking about earlier when we were looking at the cellular slides. So that is worth $94 each shipment. So over a year, the client is worth $282 for you. Here are the commissions, and this is where we start to see how things can really grow. The Essential Detox, if we put it into a point system, because obviously, you know, as you build volume, you can move higher into the business. Each volume point is $1. So 400 points for the Essential Detox. And that is your fruit and veg capsules and your complete shakes. Your Premium Detox is 500 points, which is your fruit, veg, and berry capsules and your complete shakes. Now, you start off as a virtual franchisee where you're only getting your retail profit. Once you've got 1,000 points, you go up to this level, which is called direct. So it's 4% on top of your retail. You've achieved 1,000 points, which is basically 2 or 3 clients. So everybody knows 2 or 3 people out there that, you know, could do with an additional boost to their health. To get to the next level, we need to start bringing on team, and that gives you 9% on top of your retail profits. You need 4,000 points in volume, and that's 8 to 10 clients. Now, how we do it is we actually get you to bring on team so that that 4,000 volume is shared amongst your team, because their points go to your overall points until they achieve the level of senior direct. So let's have a look at the example of how we build business and how we do it quite effectively. There's you. You've just achieved your 1,000 volume, you're on 4%. So you've got your 2 to 3 customers. Now, within your network, you know, you might know Alex from work, you might know Jane, you know, amongst your social circles, and Mary might live next door. So you've talked to them about the business opportunity and they're really excited to come on board. So what you're going to do is you're going to help them, you know, talk to their 2 to 3 friends and bring on their customers. So they've each achieved 1,000 volume. So that 1,000 volume has created, as you can see in there, your 9% by bringing them on. They've each got their 1,000 volume. So it's 1, 2, 3,000 volume. With your 1,000 volume is 4,000 volume. That brings you to that level of 9%. Now we want to get you to your sales coordinator, which is 14%. It's basically just repeating that. So you're going to help Alex talk to his friends that he knows. You know, he's got Jess, Bob, and Jeff there. You're going to help him talk to them about the business opportunity and, you know, bring them into the team and then help them get their customers, their 2 to 3 customers for their 1,000 volume each. You're going to do the same with Jane and the same with Mary. So you can see that you're now at 14% because you've got 12,000 volume running through your organization. And you've also helped Alex, Jane, and Mary get to the 9%. So by helping them achieve their goals, it's helping you achieve your goals. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, you know, speak to the person who shared this video with you, whether it's myself or one of the team, and we'll arrange a time to chat further so you can really understand how simple this is. I want to go from there now. That's your basic earnings. I want to go from there into the bonuses. There's no need for us to discuss, you know, senior sales coordinator, qualifying national marketing director, national marketing director at this point in time until you get there, because we don't want to overload you with information and confuse you. But the bonuses are really cool. So we've touched on the first few. So you can see at direct virtual, when you achieve direct virtual, you've got your 4%. You get a $100 bonus for achieving that. Within the time frame. Senior direct brings you to 9%, you know, in your commissions, but it also gives you a $300 bonus for achieving that. And we do have a set time frames, and they're more than achievable. Sales coordinator, which is the position that I'm holding at the moment, working my way to senior sales. Once you achieve that, it's a $600 bonus. These are on top of your commissions that you're making. This is bonus money that we're talking about. Senior sales coordinator, $1,200. Qualifying national marketing director, $1,500. National marketing director is $3,000. So just in bonus money alone, you've got $6,700 sitting there. Now here's where it's even more awesome. When you bring on team and you're helping them to achieve their goals, you will achieve the bonus money too, because you're helping them, you're teaching them. So the company awards you as well. So there's a lot more bonus money sitting there on offer for you to achieve. I hope that makes sense. So basically our business is just about learn the simple, you know, simple tasks that we do that we repeat each day. There's nothing complicated about the business. It's just going out there, sharing your story, sharing, you know, our customers' stories, and telling people about the products, the program, and the business opportunity. You know, just sharing and teaching. When you get people who want to join the team, they see the potential for themselves, teaching them how to do exactly what you've been taught to do. And your team leaders will help you do that, you know, as well. So nobody is left alone. There is no solo going in this team. It's a big family, and we help each other achieve our goals. So I want to go through the numbers. So if you share with 2 people and they share with 2 people, we get paid 5 lines deep. And so this is what we're doing. You can see there's yourself. Your first generation, there's 2 team members. Your second generation, if they're doing the same as you've taught them to, there's 4. The third, there's 8. The fourth, there's 16. And the fifth, there's 32 people within your team structure. That gives you a total of 63 team members in your business, just by going out there, sharing the message and teaching your team members to do the same. So you've got 63 people in that structure. If you share with 3 people and teach them to share with 3 people each, look at the numbers, look how they change. You've now got 364 people in your business as opposed to 63. But why stop there? You know, why not share with 5 or more? You know, we're just going to go to 5 for this little example. So 5, they share with 5, who share with 5, who share with 5, who share with 5. You've now got 3,906 people in your team, and you only shared with 3 more people. than what you did if you shared with 2. You know, go from 63 people to 3,906 people. Now, if each of those people only, you know, shared the program with 1 person, imagine the commissions that are sitting there on the table. It's huge. But more importantly, look at the lives, look at the people that you've helped, look at the people that, you know, you've helped improve their health. If you're sharing just with 2 people and letting that ripple effect move on, you can affect the lives of 945 people. You can help them improve their health. But if you share with 5, you can improve the lives of 58,590 people. Oh my God, that's nearly 60,000 people. You probably will never meet these people, but you have helped improve their health, change their lives, because you have just introduced this kick-ass awesome business to 5 people who did the same thing. That's amazing. You know, this is what we're here for. This is the business of sharing the message of good health. We know statistics, health is going downwards. You know, it is the biggest growth industry on the planet because people don't know what they're doing. They're looking for easy options. We live fast-paced lives. We've got the answer. Just share with 3 more people. Look at the difference. Look at the numbers. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, let's hook up and we'll go through it again. So look, we would love to have you join us, join the mission, come on board and you know, start to help us make a difference to people's lives. If you have that passion like we do, it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from, as long as you're in a country where we operate, you can join the business, you can come on board, we can help you achieve your dreams. I want to say thanks. I really, you know, appreciate that you took the time out today to watch this, and, you know, highly recommend that you get back to the person who shared this with you, and looking forward to working with you. Oops. Cheers, guys.